at all.
All right, so let's see. We are getting the fan favorite, the grand finals
of the grind.
Yeah, we had the grand finals of yesterday, and winners finals rather. It's Dexter versus ZD.
Battle for supremacy of Maryland. We've seen, I think that we've seen like, we saw a Game 5 on Tuesday.
Yes.
We saw a 3-0 by ZD yesterday. So what are we going to see now? They're 1-1 this week. Who gets the tiebreaker?
Who gets the best of 3 in sets versus each other at nights?
Forward air. Dex could not turn around for the back air there to get that kill.
No forward tilt edge guard, unfortunately for Dexter, but still pressuring with that movement and that dash attack.
Try again, no 2-frame though. Force palm, that's safe on shield. Then he backs off, but ZD recognizing that you cannot shield in the middle of dash, gets that dash attack, but really doesn't actually get any time.
Oh, the scoop.
Center stage.
Catching ZD's jump and sending him all the way to the Shadow Realm, and now down a stock.
And now, what is Dexter's option there? How can he respond? Cannot allow this lead to crawl too far.
Yeah, each percentage on ZD's stock is bad news for him, so let's see if he can close this out nice and early before it's too late. Dexter runs away with game 1.
Couple neutral airs, but none of them connect by ZD. And now he's kind of like stuck a little bit. I feel like we all know what he wants. There we go.
Yeah, what he wants is up smash.
Just a matter of time before Dexter has to give it up.
But still, 71% right now. Not looking great for ZD. He has to start finding his combos. Has to start finding the groove.
This is kill percent at edge.
Oh, unfortunately, that F tilt is a little bit too early for ZD's taste, and he gets back nice and safely.
It was a good aggressive forward air there. It's something that you have to mix in like liberally, just like you need to liberally smack the man up. That was a very interesting string.
Yeah, this combo is absolutely nutty because now he has the lead.
Using the invul and the flash though to get out of it, I like it, Dexter.
Yeah, I mean, once you play this character for long enough, you start getting creative. All right, let's see though. Yes,
No
aerial to dash attack, no tech is fatal. Painful to see, but that's just life.
Is this man just down tilt up smash at like 0? What? Is that a thing, or is that just like the most rudest combo I've ever seen?
If it was a thing, I would 100% believe it.
Damn.
Because you know that these guys know each other intimately in this game and on this stage.
Very true. They have played here quite a bit in this matchup, and ZD, after losing stock 1, has got a lead of his own, but that stock, he's got 1 left in the back pocket, and if we've seen one thing that Dexter can do in this matchup, it is reversals. He can turn a loss into a win right away if you let him get his claws on you.
Yeah, those crazy offstage potentials will not be a thing because that nair to that run up smash is what ZD needs to get himself on the map.
So game 1 goes to ZD. We'll probably be back onto Stadium for game 2. Same characters here. It was a close one. ZD kind of, he really turned it up after stock 1, it felt like. It felt like he just kind of like fell into the groove and remembered what he needs to do to combat Dexter.
All right, so I believe, yeah, these are not character changes. That's just how it is. I don't really expect maybe ZD sometimes will go Wolf, but it's not really in his capacity. And we are headed to Kalos now in game 2. A little bit of a mix-up.
All right, bigger stage for Dexter to go ahead and play a little bit more defensively on. I can see it.
Yeah, wall jump potentials are on board, as well as the fact that the higher ceiling means up smash kills for both characters a little bit later.
Couple back airs, both characters just trying to start something off. No tech by ZD, but does get the tech on that taller platform.
All right, so Dexter's having a pretty commanding control of this first game, or this second game rather. This counter pick might be doing wonders for him already, but ZD is happy to rack up some percentage on his own and say not so fast.
Yeah, he just needs 1 hit. This is such a volatile matchup just between these two players.
You either blow up or get blown up, and you don't really get a chance to dance in between. Like once 1 hit happens, the blood comes out.
Twitch clip or be Twitch clipped. Yep, that's about it.
It's a Fox Eat Wolf world and a Wolf Eat Fox world. What can I say?
When 2 predators go head-to-head, you never know what you're going to see there. Dexter, again, securing stock 1, but we've already seen this story a couple times here.
That neutral air dodge getting down will keep Dexter alive for now, but not too long afterwards because just barely getting smashed by that up smash.
0% again on ZD. Like it is so uncanny how both of these players are just so even, but Dexter using that wall jump to go ahead and get back there. Another advantage that Kalos might bring. ZD does like to go ahead and do run-off forward airs and other nonsense like that, so it's good to not have to put up with it every now and then.
Yeah, just the fact that you can tech and you do have that wall jump basically always off ledge is so important, and could be the do or die for Dexter, because that recovery compared to Fox's is not as good.
True, a little bit more linear.
Yeah.
100%.
And less distance, more linear, and but I mean, Pac's a bit harder of a punch, of course.
I'm so happy that they did not give like Wolf the Fox treatment and let Wolf have like side B into up B.
That would be
so
disgusting.
Busted.
That would be disgusting.
Absolutely awful. Jeez, just putting that thought into my head is like, no, do not want. I'm
gonna have
Sakurai gonna do that in the next patch just to spite us.
I'm gonna have night terrors just tonight thinking about that. It's pretty brutal. But I mean, thankfully, not the case. But despite that, Dexter doesn't need it because he's up pretty convincingly right now.
How does he actually finish? That's really the question.
That grab will not find purchase, and optimal laser blasts come out for ZD. Might not be enough to secure this stock for him just yet, though, because 88%, you still have a couple. You still got, at least 30% until that up smash really starts calling your name.
Dexter's really not going for. You're not getting these 2 frames that he's going for, rather. Does get the call out on the standard get up, though, so that will finally secure it. ZD living very long here. No double jump, has to use the air dodge, and then the Wolf Flash not going to get him there.
Yeah, so ZD manages to come back safely from that. Now 0-0 in this final stock. Who's taking it, though? Will Dexter's counter pick come in handy for him, or will ZD reign supreme?
All right, down throw B&Bs. Yep, that'll do 34% here. And Dexter just trying to get some of these aerials, just something. He needs to get ZD forced off stage here. The more that they're playing center stage, I feel like that's like a positioning where ZD can take advantage of Wolf's lower speed.
Oh, nice air dodge off stage. Get yourself away out of harm's way, but ZD will chase you down to the ends of the earth if it takes it. Stanky leg coming out. Not much afterwards, though.
No, neither of these players are really getting a string here on this last stock. It really is incredibly close here. It's 1 or 2 hits and then a reset.
Yeah, these guys are being so careful not to give each other too big of an opportunity, and finally one that happens for Dexter.
And that's why they're working very hard not to expose the cracks in their defensive game plans, because in a character like Wolf, all he needs is one tiny opportunity to kick you in the teeth and send you out.
Yeah, the fact that there's one mistake could cost you the game is what's so important, and that's why we see them being so non-committal.
I don't even know if that was a mistake. The man just dropped shield. That's all it was. He started out a 6-frame action that ended at his death when he was at 86. It's like, okay, yeah, you get that, dog. You're a good character.
That's life. I mean, you're good, but I'm better. That's Dexter's tagline tonight as he's running through this loser's bracket.
So back onto Stadium here. So, yeah, I really don't feel like Kalos actually played too much of a role in that win. It was just different scenery with the same result, a close game by both players.
And as we can see now, back to the tried and true PS2. Will these guys ever pick a new map? I don't think so. They're a little bit too comfy.
Yeah, Stardeville for a reason. It doesn't really like impact the matchup that much. This is a prime opportunity for a 2-frame. Dex can't get it, though.
No, unfortunately not. He really misses the mark on a lot of them. The F-tilts usually do him more justice, but when he hits them, they hit hard. All you need is that one to give yourself that stock lead, but, I mean, you're rolling the dice there.
Yeah, that's rough. Like, that rapid jab, like, that was very, very risky. And then ZD...
That angle as well is not what you want to see.
He's been doing a very good job using those unique angles, but if you mess those up, like, there's very little margin for error.
Just like margin of error, ZD is happy to capitalize on any mistakes Dexter makes, trying to find something like that up smash or back air coming out soon. But of course, Dexter also has a powerful up smash and back air of his own. Forward tilt as well. Does an amazing job doing the job. Run off Nair is powerful enough with that hard hit to send ZD off, and now it is 3 stocks to 1.
Good recognition that there's enough lag at the end of Illusion to actually get punishes in. That's something that not a lot of people do. A lot of people just give Fox the Illusion to up B. What? Both these players just did a little bit of like teabagging there, just like crouch.
Hey, buddy.
Right, what are you going to do? What are you going to do? What are you going to do? Let me down smash you. Oh, okay. Gets the punish off of the rapid jab, failure to connect, and then calls out the double jump off of Edge. But that down smash, that was another read there on the roll, or excuse me, the air dodge, but could not quite get the range correct.
As we can see now, Dexter still has that percentage lead, has some momentum going his way, but ZD can always bring it back. It does not take a lot for ZD to even up the percentage.
No, sir. One up tilt, two up tilts, try to get the turnaround neutral air, but off ever so slightly with his aerial drift.
And that forward tilt, as I said, that's clipping. That's what he needs.
He didn't go for it again. He could have right there.
Oh, why need it when up smash does the trick just as well? And that's it. Another game for Dexter.
All right, so Dex taking 2 in a row after losing game 1 to ZD here. So what is the option? Are we back on Stadium?
ZD's thinking about it. Maybe go something like Town? Of course, we did not manage to see that pick.
No, Cam Moore doing us dirty right there.
Yeah, unfortunately.
All right, we'll find out soon enough, though. All right, back into it here. So this is potentially ZD's tournament game here if he does not have a response to Dexter's 2 wins in a row. He did get 3-0'd last night, so, or excuse me, he did 3-0 Dexter last night, so I would not put it past him to be able to go ahead and rail off 2 wins to finish off. Actually, hold on here. We got the change over to Wolf. I didn't even recognize it.
You didn't notice?
I didn't notice it right away.
I was about to say, like, yeah, so Dexter predominantly...
Get my glasses back on.
Yeah, got to put them back on. See, I'm wearing mine tonight. As you can see, I mean, I would always say that Dexter has the edge in Wolf Dittos because he, like, as like his tried and true character, he knows it more intimately. But Z has the potential to really shake things up, and right now you can see they're going back and forth.
I do think that this is ZD's main. Like, I think it's his split main. He's no longer just like a pure Fox guy. He uses Wolf in the matchups where he feels comfortable with him, and some nights he just feels like his Wolf is better. He's openly said that Fox is really frustrating to play sometimes, so perhaps that frustration getting to him, as he's doing a very good job right now opening Dex up.
Yeah, that 2-frame does do it well. I mean, why work for all that combo finesse when you can just slap some meaty buttons and it does it just as well?
Yeah, exactly. A button, a big one.
Yeah, I mean, that's the big green button. That's what and green means go, right? So just keep pressing it.
Green means go. Hit lots of times.
Yeah.
ZD getting forward tilted there, but Dexter, that was the only option that he could really use to punish that aggressive landing back onto the stage there. Up smash will finish up that stock, though. Only about 50% of extra credit, not too big of a mountain to climb.
Yeah, Dexter sends him howling all the way home, so ZD's coming back to the vengeance, happy to kind of increase his lead, not finding another 2-frame, though. Down smash not doing the trick for him, but still has Dexter cornered, and with that back air, he has him back to the Angel platform.
No, ZD doing the Dexter. That is something that Dexter kind of innovated here in our region. He was the first Wolf to pull that off and the first Wolf to show people that it was consistent. And now ain't nobody in the region that does it better than Dexter, but except maybe for ZD right now.
Yeah, I mean, he adds everyone else's tricks to his book. I mean, how many times do I have to keep saying you're good, but I'm better?
Exactly.
I've said it too many times tonight, but it keeps ringing true when you see it in action.
Dexter's got to make something happen here. I feel like this is going to be a decisive game. I don't know. If Dexter gets like 2-stocked here, that might mean that ZD's got the sauce and the read. Yeah,
this is pretty... Okay, no, but he finds the back air, puts it in even stock. Game 4 right now. Still, though, that percent deficit might be kind of trouble. After that bread and butter, after that no tech... Never mind. No tech means that ZD pays for it dearly.
That forward smash was inches away from being true and potentially killing. That wasn't so close here. This is an even game.
Whoa!
What?
Did you just Did you just claw him out of Wolf Flash?
How brave is this man's tossing out a forward air to challenge Wolf Flash when if that move had connected, it would have been ZD losing his stock right there.
I didn't even know he could do that.
Yeah, so the way that Wolf Flash works is your hitbox travels your hurt box travels slightly in front of the hitbox. So if you have a disjoint, you can challenge it relatively easily, but the problem is that it's so quick, it's so fast that if you guess wrong, you die, you explode.
All right, well, ZD managed to even up that game for himself, making it a 2-2, staying the Wolf, and let's see if this Ditto was the right choice as we continue on to the stadium, the battle.
It might be asking too much of Dexter to adapt. Like that, I mean, I know he needs to right now, and he's a good enough player to do so. But ZD's Wolf is like so radically different than his Fox that like throw it up in this region where you only have 2 games to work with. It's really going to be difficult for him to recognize the patterns that ZD's going with. It's like ZD's been reading Dexter's Wolf for the past 4 games now, and he's throwing him a different card here.
Yeah, it is unfortunate to see that, you know, the ability to change character and shape it up long enough. But hey, Dexter still hitting ZD hard as he can, still showing them that he's in this game whether he wants to be or not, and then up smash does the trick.
ZD dashed back because he knew that Dexter was going to up smash, dash back in to try to punish it, and just mix up the timing a little bit. That's so unfortunate. You know that that's not something that ZD's going to miss normally.
Oh, man, that nice neutral are coming out to cover Dexter's options. No air dodge, though. That's a great way to not get back air to the mouth.
All right, what can Dexter do here?
Not much. Apparently, manages to whip that aerial, and unfortunately, that means ZD is back in control.
No tech, but no punish either. This is so difficult. ZD's basically just trying to use his movement to open Dexter up, and Dexter is not providing him with that opportunity.
Yeah, ZD is struggling a little bit to find his openings, because if Dexter ain't playing the game, if Dexter's holding shield, how is he supposed to run into moves?
Couple back airs. Dexter he has no reason to overextend, and then proceeds to overextend with dash attack. Why did he even say it?
Commentator's curse.
Exactly.
So here we see ZD having the control, getting those bread and butters on Dexter, though Dexter techs this time and keeps himself on the board. And with each hit by ZD, the percentage gap between them closes bit by bit. And that down
It's a
smash.
two-frame, though. That is the one thing that separates these two players, that ZD is so consistent with 2 frames.
Oh, yes, he is. And we saw this in the last match already. And, you know, having that fundamental down might just be what makes the difference between these two and might cost Dexter that set.
Yeah, Dexter had a lead and then just got exploded at such a low percentage. Even if the percentage lead went to ZD right there, it wouldn't have mattered nearly as much as actually just killing the Wolf. Like, Wolf is such a character that can make these comebacks because his kit is so, like, non-committal. But right now, it's when you're down a full stock, you need to press a little bit more. And against a player like ZD, you just do not ever want to do that.
Yeah, no tech from ZD, but it does not matter as Dexter is being so careful as to not go crazy with the punishes. Soft to the back air, sends ZD off, but keeps his jump, gets his recovery on board nice and easy. And this is where it starts to get dangerous.
Dash attack, no, not going to give this man the dropped shield that he's looking for so clearly. Just runs up and up tilts. There we go.
There it is.
Finally, all the pressure on ZD's shield. Dexter recognized that all he needs to do is just jump at him, and ZD needed to drop right there. Otherwise, he would have gotten poked by that back air.
All right, let's see, though. 50% deficit right now, but that is not a lot in a Wolf Ditto.
No, despite the early kill here, ZD hasn't really run away with this. Dexter's just playing slowly and carefully enough that he is clawing his way back. No pun intended.
You should intend those puns. It's always worth it.
This coming from you?
Yes.
I'm not surprised.
Sometimes you just got to hit him with it, all right? As you can see here, ZD is also hitting Dexter with these aerials on lock, because at 130%, you are almost dead, and by almost, I mean almost. Nice DI.
Yeah, you got to wait on that one. Hold your breath a little bit.
Gotta elongate a little bit. But
there we go.
I mean, it's only a matter of time until ZD hunts you down.
So ZD is going to go ahead.
But I'm better.
All right. Yeah, I had to pause.